Hello, this is Raphael Freeman from Running Our Typesetting, and it has been a long time since I've done a video, so I thought I would just throw this together as quickly as possible. I'm working on this Bible that somebody else typeset, and the client came to me and asked me if we can add a bit of colour to it and make it a little bit more interesting. So we're doing lots of things. We're adding pictures, we're colorizing the pictures. For example, well, that's not an example of a picture, but here's a color picture. But what I wanted to show you in this video was to show you how I've dealt with dealing with these little characters. So the first thing that we've done is we want to get rid of this grey box, and we want to put a nice blue box behind it. So I've done a little script that does that, makes the blue be perfectly aligned. But what we've got here is this character, Theodore Herzl. I want to be able to move him and put him over here. Doesn't look very good like this, obviously, and this is a JPEG. And I want to show a little technique that I've done that actually looks kind of nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the actual image on the desktop, and of course it's going to pop up on a different screen. So here we have, as you see, lots and lots of images. Okay, so here's an image. Here is the image. Of course I've lost him, but here he goes. And I'm going to open up, we've lost, there he is. We're going to open up a program. It's actually quite a cheap program. It's called Photo Scissors. Now, this is really cool. Watch what happens. So I'm just going to put this into the right part of the screen. And I'm going to grab good old Theo. And I'm going to make this full screen so we can see what's happening. And what this program does is it identifies pretty well, I have to say, it picks out the image. I didn't do anything. I literally dragged it into the program. And what I'm going to do now here is just make it a little bit bigger. I'm just going to go like this, okay, because I want it to get all that over here. And as you can see, we have very rapidly cut out to the level that we want. Remember, this is a small image. This is not like a cutout of a person. It doesn't have to be super accurate. You'll see why. Well, let's give him a bit more of his ear. Let's just stick that over there. And we can always go back and update it if we didn't do a good enough job for what we're trying to do. But this is really all we need to do here. And we're going to now save this image, okay? Actually, I'm just going to look at that little hair over there. I think maybe we could do a little bit more hair over there. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so now we're going to save this as a PNG, okay? So I've saved it into PNG in the same place as I was before. I'm not going to close the program in case I want to edit it. I'm going to get rid of that. And then I'm going to go to this image here and I'm going to relink this to be a PNG. Okay, great. Doesn't look any different. It's just moved a bit. Okay, now I'm going to apply a paragraph style. And this paragraph style makes the width of this box 55 by 55 points. I'm now going to center the image in it. So that means all the images are the same. And as you can see, I've created in this paragraph style, I've created this drop shadow. Now, if we look over here, we see it looks a little bit funny here on his mustache. And I don't want to really draw attention to that. So I'm just going to go back to Photo Scissors and I'm going to remove that, which is actually what it did to start with, to be fair. And this is like the hair tool. I wonder if I can try and make it look a little bit better there. Let's have a look. All right, save that as a PNG, see if it comes out a little bit better. Honestly, I haven't had to play with this too much in my day-to-day use of this. And now we're going to simply update that image by double-clicking on the update image link, and it's just not updating. But that's what happens when you create videos. Things never work. There we go. Okay, and then I've got a little I've got an object style for here we go, and then we can simply put them together, and as you can see, we've now created quite a nice pop-up effect by placing that drop shadow. If I just remove the drop shadow a moment, you can see it doesn't look as good. It works, but it doesn't pop out from the grey box. So that drop shadow gives it that little pop. Anyway, as I say, a little video. Hope you find it interesting. The name of the program that does the cutout is Photo Scissors. And I just thought it might be worth noting, I didn't do this before, I should have noticed, that we've done the text wrap using the alpha channel, because we don't have to do detect edges. Because we've got a PNG with a transparent background, we didn't have to do any of that. So that does make it a lot easier. So I hope you've enjoyed this very short video. I hope you find it useful. If you have any comments, then of course please do mention it as usual in my comments. I do hope that my workload decreases somewhat a little bit over the next few months, so I've got a chance to do some more videos. But I hope you've enjoyed this one, and if you like more of this kind of nature, then please do let me know.